Hi, I'm John Trischler from SPV Parts, and today I'm going to show you our new lower grille Raptor light bar mount and light kit. So this new light bar mount will hold either a 6 or a 10-inch single or double row. The single row would be called the SR series, and the double row would be either your E series and E10 or the Radiance 10-inch full-size light bar, which is what we have installed right here. And so you can do any combination of those, and these mounts allow you to put a 10-inch light bar down there in the bottom. Now obviously, if you are in a state that has a license plate required in the front, this is not going to work for you. But if you're not, we've had a lot of requests for such a kit as this. So this is now available on the website spvparts.com. And so we'll dive into it a little bit here and show you kind of what they look like and how it works and so on. So this particular one we have installed in here right now is the regular Radiance, the full-size Radiance 10-inch light bar. And if you are in a very, very hot area, there's plenty of room for the cooling to get around the light bar for that lower area, because that area is designed to pull air in for the intercooler heat exchanger. Now, if you're in an area that is very, very hot, say like Arizona or something like that, you might want to just go with the single row because it's a little slimmer, so it's going to block even less airflow. But for normal driving, normal operations, this doesn't block enough airflow to cause any issues. But like I said, unless you're in an extreme desert type atmosphere where you might want to just switch to the single row versus the double row, just to enhance that airflow for the maximum cooling. So again, this is our Radiance series, and I'm going to turn this on so you can see how bright that small one is down in the lower grille. All right, so we've turned on the lower light bar, and as you can see, it does put out quite a bit of light. And we'll kind of move out of that area here, and I'm going to let you see what that's going to give you here as far as light. So even if that's the only thing you added to the to your Raptor for some additional lighting, it's still going to give you quite a bit of additional lighting that you wouldn't have otherwise. That's pretty bright. That is the Radiance Standard Series 10-inch, which would also be the same case as the full-size E10 or E-Series light bar, which is going to put out probably twice as much power as this particular one. But the E-Series does not have the amber backlight like this one does. So if you want that look, if you're going for that effect, you want to go with the Radiance series. So you have that amber backlight when the light bar is off. But if you're just worried about the maximum amount of light output, then I would recommend going for the E-Series, the E10 version, which is going to give you probably twice as much light. And you can choose from several different configurations depending on whether you wanted a spotlight or a floodlight or a driving light and so on. So you can actually kind of pick and choose and mix and match the different series depending on what other lights you may have in there. For example, you may want just a spotlight down there because you've got driving lights in the fog area. So again, you've got a lot of versatility and a lot of options with this kit. But that is what the lower light bar looks like turned on in the Radiance series. I don't want to spend too much time on these other lights because we're trying to showcase this new bracket and light kit. But if you haven't seen any of my other videos and you haven't seen these other lights, I think I do owe it to you all to show you some of the options that are available. So let me go ahead and flip them all on here real quick. All right, there you go. All of our lights are on now. So we've got our upper grille light bar, our lower grille light bar, and our fog lights are all on. Quite a bit of light, as you can see. All right, so now we have our SR Series Radiance Plus, the new light bars that Rigid just came out with, installed here on our lower grille. And I just wanted to give you guys a quick shot here with the front grille removed so you can see the light bar itself, the bracket, and how it fits in there. So as you can see, it doesn't block very much airflow at all, as opposed to the larger one blocks a little bit more. So if you are in a hot area and you do want to keep more airflow, then I just suggest going with the SR series or single row series, whether it be the Radiance version or the standard SR series, which you can get in a pro driving, flood spot, or combos as well. So again, you'll be able to select from those on our site. Now right now, again, this Radiance Plus allows you to change the backlight color, and as you can see, this one is blue right now. So we'll go through the sequence and change the backlight color as well, so you can see what that looks like. All right, so again, the backlight color options that you have here, and you can just you tap the white wire to go through the sequence. You can pick between blue, purple, red, amber, white, green, light blue, and then there is a rotating mode, which is what it's on right now. So you can see that actually goes through the different sequences and the different light colors. So it's pretty cool. You know, you can do a lot of cool things with this particular light bar. In this Radiance SR Series Plus that they just came out with, I think they're pretty cool. And again, they don't take up much room down there. Gives you something additional you can add as far as some additional lighting and kind of showcase your truck. All right, so let's just go ahead and take this one out here real quick in the dark and see how this compared to our full-size Radiance 10-inch light bar that we just had in there. All right, so here we are again. We're in a darker area, so you can see how this 10-inch SR Radiance Plus series works out as far as the light output. Again, we've got it on the sequencing mode, so it's going through all the different RGB colors, but you might keep that on a solid color like the amber, for example, or white, the white backlight, if that's something that you wanted to have match the rest of the truck. But let's go ahead and turn it on now and see how that looks. All right, so we've turned it on, so you can see it still puts out quite a bit of light, even for its size. We'll take a look here at the light path. You can see it's a pretty good output for a 10-inch light for sure. We'll move here in front. We'll move over here. Get another look here from another angle. You can see where that light beam's going. And we'll go ahead and turn on a couple of our other lights here like we did with the previous light bar, just so you can see how everything compares. If you want more output, obviously you can go with the bigger size cased light bar, the double row in either the Radiance or the E series, and they'll put out a lot of light in that 10-inch. But if you want a little bit of light, you want to keep the cost down, and you want some cool features, that Radiance Plus series is pretty awesome, really. I'm pretty impressed with it. I think you will be too. So check these out on spvparts.com.